Hola, estudiantes. I'm going to do a quick little makeshift video because Sarah was just asking me about something, and I can record real quick. I'm up here at school. Obviously, I'm in Miss Covington's room, but I'm going to read number 2. It's called Los Estudios, and I'm like sight reading, so bear with me. El Colegio Glenview está en una ciudad pequeña de los Estados Unidos. Enrique y María son alumnos del 4º año de secundaria. Es su último año. Estudian mucho para prepararse para la universidad. Son muy estudiosos. En el colegio hay muchos alumnos que estudian español. María es una alumna del 4º año de español. María y sus compañeros del 4º año tienen mucho interés en la literatura. Estudian la literatura española y latinoamericana. Los alumnos del 4º año conversan mucho en español. Como Enrique es español, María practica con él. Hablan de varios temas. Ella habla muy bien. So what I'm looking at, if you want to see, is I just have your PDF pulled up on my computer and I'm reading from that. So I'm going to go line by line real quick to keep this video short. Glenview High School, I always want to say college too, so remember that false cognate. Glenview High School is in a small city in the United States. You got to read ahead, move your words around and translate. Enrique and Maria are students in their 4th year. They're 4th year high school students, in other words, seniors. This is their last year. They study a lot to prepare themselves for college, and they are very studious. They're very good students. In the high school, there are many students who study Spanish. Maria is in her 4th year of Spanish, so they're saying she's not just a 4th year student, she's had Spanish for 4 years in high school. Maria and her classmates who are in Spanish 4, basically, have much interest or very interested in literature specifically. They study Spanish and Latin American literature. So that was me in college, excuse me. The 4th year students talk a lot in Spanish. Because or since Enrique is Spanish, Maria practices with him. They talk about various themes, and she speaks very well. So when you hear that in English, it sounds like a, whatever, that's so simple. But obviously there were lots of verbs being conjugated in there. Whenever it talks about just Enrique, look at the verb. Whenever it talks about just Maria, look at that verb. It's saying he, she, it, singular. But then when they're together, they're talking about they do this, they or the other students do that. The verb's going to change. So that's what you're supposed to really notice throughout that reading. Hopefully that helps. I'm going to post this to YouTube right now, and I want you to keep the assignments coming. And then before you know it, we'll be on reading number 4. Hasta luego.